Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jujamon, and today we're playing more Kingdoms of Amalur. Today, our quest is going to be returning to Goreheart. We're going to tell or find out what happened when that guy went back to his wife. And then after that, I think instead of going to Coilsbane Cavern, like mentioned in the previous video, we're going to switch gears and continue the main quest and head towards Ettenmere and see where that takes us because every other direction we're trying to go seems to be too hard. And I was warned by commenter John that going towards Coilsbane Caverns will probably be the same way right now. So we're going to head towards the main story quest and level up a little bit and probably come back to some of these side quests later on.
It is you! I never dared hope that this day would come. Once you start to believe in the fantasy, the reality becomes too unbearable to return to. Camden has returned to me, and you have made it so. You have done the impossible, and for that, I owe you more than this meager reward. I can see a future now, where before there was only the harsh cold of a long winter. Now there is the warmth of spring. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Gross spiders! Level up! We're gonna put a point in blacksmithing this time. And put some more points in might so that we get that hardy constitution. I kinda like this destiny, but I'm gonna stick with Wayfarer for now. Because I think Wayfarer gives us just a little bit more benefit than this one does. But I do like the damage received as mana part of it. More stone!
On the third year of passage, Tyrion entered Dalantarth. In dark wood and fany field she strode, until from wandering she was taken to the roots of mighty Velagru's child. So laden with Lyria's song, a greater magic known to none, she communed with nature's spirit, but the lyric she sought was not found. So to the plains of Erethel travelled the Lyria-guided Tyrion. Wind chased her swarthy cloak and tresses, masked her against the moonlit plains. That ebon evening tide, that coloured shade that so long ago marked us, Tyrion marched against the celestial expanse. Beneath the diamonded sky she found her rest.
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands? We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
What's this expedition?
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored lands south of Dalantarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near Ettenmere and speak to our leader, Helic.
Tell me more about yourself.
The Cranwins helped found the Order of the Ash. Our caliber of spells is matched only by our fortitude, as I'm sure you've heard.
Tell me more about this expedition.
This is rather base work for one of my stature. But if rumors of this southern land are true, then even among the Cranwins, I'll be reputed.
Tell me about Sverry Brond.
The Varani woman? Helix seems to respect her, but I've a feeling she'll cheat the lot of us before this is through.
Tell me more about the Teeth of Naros.
An ominous name. Naros is a troll god. If this is a place trolls believe to be hallowed ground, then what are we getting ourselves into?
Okay, goodbye. Lorestone!
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Chiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Ooh, new chakrams.
Only one head by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end.
What were you doing out here?
I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delac by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do.
I can recover them.
I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delac. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm here from Odessa on business. The rest of my expedition was wiped out by the Etin.
Tell me more about Inkoneg Holm.
Can't say I know all that much about the old man, other than he's a fisherman here in Etinmere. He's quite a hospitable man, though. He let me stay here without much question.
Tell me more about Eton.
Their impudence seems tied to their devotion. From what I can tell, a small number of prominent shamans are rallying them. If someone had a head on their shoulders and a blade, then toppling those shaman would help pacify the area.
Tell me more about Ettenmere.
I came here strictly for research purposes. This is not a place many people would come on their own accord.
Goodbye.
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Ugh, can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph.
You've met a nymph?
I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd searched, but the monsters will rip me to shreds.
I can kill the monsters.
I bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear musk. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you.
Tell me more about your bride.
Well, I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorhart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's luster. Her heaving prow and ample stern. Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is, pleasingly familiar.
Tell me more about yourself.
I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Eton leave me be. Used to be this was Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to fever and my nephew abandoned me to go to Dyden Hill. And now I'm just a man content to die in the house my family built here years ago.
Tell me more about Eton.
They're hostile enough normally, but of late it seems like a couple have become struck with divine inspiration. Kind that makes the Eton go to war. If they keep this up, we might have an Eton war party on our hands. If only someone might take care of those shamans first.
Tell me more about Ettenmere.
Not much here anymore besides the Eton and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often.
Goodbye.
Please find my nymph. There she is, my lovely bride. I am all dressed and prepared for our wedding. Thank you, stranger. Bless you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to seal my bond with a ring and a kiss. Any last words for a crusty bachelor?
I don't see a nymph.
My nymph! She just fouled that disgusting Etin with a glance. Beauty kills even the beast, so they say. Did you not see her wiggle her way to the cliff overlooking the lake? It's where we first met, you know. A grand spot for our union. Well, friend, if there's nothing else, I'm off. You're welcome to witness the event if you care to.
I'm gonna tell him this. You're delusional.
Wait a moment. That's no nymph. That's not the graceful creature I fell in love with. You were good enough to go along with an old man's wishes. Might I ask one more of you? I want you to kill that beast, to preserve the memory of my bride. And I'll see you rewarded if you do.
Wow, that was easy to talk him out of it. Um, Tell me about the bride?
I'd rather not talk about it, stranger. My personal failings tend to make me upset.
Oh, okay. All right, goodbye.
Farewell.
more stone!
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
You must... That's the end of that, then. I'm sorry for roping you into such a task, stranger. It's just... You see enough sadness in your life, and you see chances for happiness wherever you look. Now for your reward. Take my wedding ring. Pissed on Imelda's memory long enough. Seems fair I give up what hasn't been taken.
What of Imelda's hasn't been taken?
It ain't much. Just a small charm that she had when we were wed. When fever took her, I mounted it on her grave. And then one of those two-headed bastards pried it off. Carried it to the lake, giggling like a pair of fools. Wouldn't dare follow the beasts there. But if you... well, you've helped me enough.
I can get it for you.
Thank you. You're a kind soul indeed. The Etten took to the shore as soon as I saw him. He's somewhere on the lake's edge, I'm sure of it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won that one.